Hello, welcome to the Carousel of Conversations. You're in for a real treat. Join us as we take a spin through the past, present, and future of all things Disney. Here, where there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a podcast away. Let the podcast begin.
Don't know.
Well. I hope to be that rich one day where I can just go, well. And then, proceed to say whatever I was going to say. But I'm not
Angelina
rich enough to have
Jolie,
three wells.
Maleficent.
No, listen. Rich people can say three wells, okay? When I say well, I can only do one. I can only afford one well because of all the merchandise that sits around me. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, I can't even finish a well. And then Juliette over there. Well.
You got Duffy's family back behind you, I see.
Yeah. It's only appropriate.
That's like well over there, like not the third one quite
that
yet.
was vacation
For those
money.
For those of you who are new to our podcast, I'm RJ. That's Noah over there. Say hi, Noah.
Juliette, you should have waved, and then I would answer for Juliette.
And then that's Juliette. She's a guest with us today to talk about some awesome stuff that we'll mention in just a minute. But yes, we brought back Juliette to be a guest on our podcast again this week. So yeah, that's exciting. And Jesslyn,
she's our natural traveler across the world. She goes to many nations and visits Disney for us so we can interview her.
It's for your benefit.
Yeah, only for us. It's not for her.
Only
She
for
hates
you.
doing this.
It's the worst.
Well, tell us about yourself, Juliette, and then your travel agency that you run and where they can find you at.
So I'm Juliette, and I run core memory trips with Via Travel. And I've known RJ forever. I don't know when we met.
Yeah, we
Noah,
were kids.
he's just hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I teach during the day. Talk about Disney at night, I guess.
Yeah.
Way to do
Awesome.
it.
Well, welcome back to the podcast. And yeah, she's definitely our expert of experts when it comes to foreign Disney parks because she's done all of them and we haven't. So if
Yet.
that makes you an expert, she's an expert.
Not with that attitude, RJ. You have to add a yet,
I-
and
you
then
know-
we'll get to three wells, and then we can go to Tokyo Disney Sea.
There you go.
I do a little bit of research before we do these episodes, and like the Paris one, I felt like I knew more about than this one. I feel like I've seen some ride perspectives, but I didn't know a lot about Tokyo Disney, and that's our topic for today is Tokyo Disney. And I feel like this one and the one in, is it Hong Kong? I feel like I know the least about.
Yeah, I would agree. I
and
think I know
so-
the least about Hong Kong. Shanghai, I
Yeah.
probably know more, and then probably Paris, and then Tokyo, and then our parks.
And you know
Disneyland's
what?
just there.
There was some history that I went into. I think Tokyo Disney was opened in like 1985 or something.
Yeah, I think it's the earliest.
1983.
Yeah, it
Yep.
it went like Disneyland and Magic
celebrated
Kingdom
40
and then
years.
that.
Yeah, so like they've been open a lot longer than I
Mhm.
thought they were. I was kind of shocked when I looked that up. I was like, "Oh wow, it's been open for a long time." And they call it Tokyo Disneyland. I think all the parks are Disneyland in some, so Disneyland Paris,
Yeah.
Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland in Anaheim,
Disneyland
And then
Shanghai,
Disneyland Shanghai,
Hong
and
Kong
so
Disneyland.
World is the only one that's World. And then what is the one in Dubai going to be, I wonder? That'll be interesting.
it's-
if it's
I
going to be
don't
an
They
know.
haven't announced the
Disneyland.
name, but they've trademarked a few, like Abu Dhabi Disneyland or Disneyland
Oh,
Abu
really?
Dhabi. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think it's
that'll
going to
I'm
be
sure
named
it's going to be
Disneyland.
like the place and then Disney something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just that's the what is
It's
it?
just their
The
theme.
system yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's what they do.
It's just funny that like everything is Disneyland except for Disney World.
Right.
Which is
And
yeah,
Disney
I don't
World
know
is
why
its
they
own
Well,
kinda
thing.
Disney
chose
World
the
has
name.
4 different parks, so you can't
That's
really
true.
just say Disneyland Florida. That would be weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Disneyland
true.
Florida, Epcot Florida, Hollywood Studios Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Florida
Okay.
Animal Kingdom.
So you went to Paris. Did you go to Tokyo first or Paris first?
So I've been to both twice. I
Okay.
first went to Paris back
Okay.
in like 2013. Then we went to or Tokyo Disneyland. Then we went back to Paris last summer, and last fall we went to Tokyo Disney. So
Okay.
I've been twice.
So you just
Wow.
recently went,
Yeah.
not too long ago. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
not too long ago.
Yeah. So, out of all the parks you've been to, I'm just gonna put you on the spot. Which one's your favorite?
I think I know the answer.
Tokyo Disney.
Really?
Tokyo Disney, yeah.
That's what most people say.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like elevated. It's just immaculate. There's like it's clean. It's easy to find your way around. It's better.
Nice.
That's what a lot of
Yeah.
people say. And it's a little cheaper. I saw a
Yes.
article the other day that said it's about as cheap, or expensive I should say, to go to Tokyo Disneyland for a few days as it would be to go to Florida for a few days. It's like around the same price, which is crazy.
It was really inexpensive. The most you're gonna pay is your airline ticket.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's what they said. Like, even with the airline tickets, you can go to
Yeah.
Tokyo Disney for cheaper than you
than
can
Magic
go to
Kingdom,
Disney
yeah.
World. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I'm not sure how many
Um,
days that is, or
Yeah.
all that.
Right.
But
mess.
still, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, now that you've been twice, did you do like a Japan adventure, or did you just pretty much go for Disney?
We straight up went just for Disney.
Really,
That's
both
the way
times?
to do it.
That's-
Who cares about
You didn't
the
explore
actual city of
Japan at
Tokyo?
all,
No.
or Tokyo?
Nope.
Only other thing in Tokyo
we
or
were
in
limited.
Japan.
We were limited to our time, so we couldn't
Gotcha.
really spend
I
time
would like
there.
to
So
see-
we just
there's a
did what
new-
we wanted to do.
There's a new Pokemon park where it's like a normal park, but they have like Pokemon scattered around
Yeah.
the park. I would like to see that. That seems cool.
Yeah.
I have
But-
my cousins are actually going on that in April.
Oh,
So
really?
next month.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Cool.
I
would
told
like
them
go
to
see
tell me
that.
all about it.
So your first time going, did you go into it with a lot of knowledge, or did you feel like your second trip was a little better because you knew a lot about it more going into it this time?
The first time we knew nothing about it. We just
Yeah.
said, we're just gonna go. So we went and we were like, oh wow, we should have researched. We should have researched. The second time around, it was around when Fantasy Springs opened at Disney Sea. So I researched more about that because it was going to be crazy. But I felt better going the second time, knowing I had been once already before. So I kind of had an idea of where things were, but I still wanted to like deep dive into different things that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So talk to me like this is a first time trip for somebody who's never gone. Like, okay, I'm RJ. I've never gone out of the country
Hi,
other
RJ.
than one time, and I have no idea how to get there. So like you flew out there, obviously,
Yeah.
but then did you do they have like Disney transportation to the hotels, or did you have to how did you get there from the
Well, we
plane?
flew, obviously.
Yeah.
There's
thought you
two
drove.
airports you can fly into. You can fly into Tokyo Narita or Tokyo Haneda. They're both about the same distance. We liked flying into Narita better because it was easier to find our way around. And then we flew out of Haneda. They have a really cool airport before you depart, so we wanted to go check that out. But once you got to Japan, you go through customs and all of that. And then we took, it's called like airport limousine. It's like a shuttle service type of thing, kind of like the Mears Connect at Disney World. You still have to pay for it, but it was really inexpensive. Maybe like $15-20 in American.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So it was about a 45-minute drive from there to Tokyo Disney because you land like further away from Disney. On the way, you can, if it's a clear day, you can see Mount Fuji, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's
As you're
we got to
flying
see
in?
that. Well, when we were driving by, we could see
That's
it.
cool.
in the distance. It was pretty neat. And I know there's a spot in Tokyo Disney Sea where you can stand and see it if it's clear. So we never got to see that because it was cloudy. So I'm glad
Yeah.
we got to see it at least once. So I did see
Yeah.
something historical there, even though I was there for just Disney.
Oh, what
Even
did you
though
see that
you're
was
there for
historical?
Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
Yeah, the mountain,
the
Mount
mountain,
Fuji.
it's kind of historical. You
Yeah,
could
it's
also
Mount
count
Fuji,
Mickey Mouse as historical. He's 100 years old
Yeah,
now.
that is true.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a historical figure. Okay. So then you stayed at a Disney hotel or an offsite hotel?
The last time we went, we stayed at the Toy Story Hotel. But the time before that, we stayed at the Hilton Tokyo Bay, and they're literally right next door to each other.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, like here's one hotel, walk down the hall, here's the other hotel.
I know one of
They
the
were very close.
non-Disney hotels, I think it has a monorail station on it. Is that the
Mhm.
one that has one?
So it's not at it, but it's across the street from it.
Okay.
And their monorail you have to pay for. It's called the Disney Resort Line, and it's like I don't know how much it cost, but it was maybe $15 for 3 days. Probably changed by now since money has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we would just wake up, walk across the street to the monorail, hop on, and we were there. So it was really convenient.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So does it feel like the Disney bubble there, or is it more like a in the middle of the city, like
So
Disneyland?
it's not technically in Tokyo, it's just outside. So it feels like you're kind of in your own little world over there, but not necessarily like the Disney bubble, like Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
How did-
other like good neighbor hotels around the outskirts where like the Toy Story Hotel was. There's like a Sheraton and a Grand Nico and a couple of other ones.
How did you think of the Pixar hotel, compared to Disney World hotels or Disneyland hotels?
So I would say it's probably a moderate resort,
Okay.
like just our standards of moderate resorts, but it was relatively inexpensive compared to the other Tokyo Disney hotels.
Okay.
In their terms, that's their value resort. It was really nice, and it was so well themed. Um, it looked like the toys were building the hotel, and like the elevators talked to you in Japanese, so you got a
Oh.
Western Woody sounding guy talking in Japanese.
That's amazing.
I think I have
That's awesome.
I have a video of something. We were in the elevator and it said, oh, I can't remember, something about like there's a snake in your boot, but it doesn't sound like that, and it was just hysterical.
So, do certain resorts, like their more deluxe resorts, do they have a monorail line attached to them? Do you know?
They're not at the monorail stations. Like, so there's only two or three stops. So there's the Tokyo Bay Hotel Resort area. So the Toy Story Hotel, the Hilton Hotel, whatever the other ones are over there. Then it goes to Disney Sea, Tokyo Disney, and then there's like a visitor center almost. It just stops there. That's where it connects like people coming from other places in Japan. They can get on it there and go to
Okay.
the other parts. Yeah. I would say the hotels, the other ones, they're more built around the monorail station, but not like you'd have to still walk to get there. It's not like the
Okay.
Contemporary where you just
Mhm.
walk outside and boom, it's there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, did you get on did they have like bus transportation or other types of transportation as well, or is monorail pretty much it?
They have bus services to all those little good neighbor hotels.
Yeah.
We didn't use them because it was really close. We just
Yeah.
used the monorail, and it was more for the experience. The Mickey Mouse windows on the monorail and everything. It's just so cute.
Because it's owned by another company. It's not
Mhm.
technically owned by Disney.
Right.
Was the bus transportation free as well, or did you
Yes.
have to pay for that to the Good Neighbor hotels?
No, the bus transportation was free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just the monorail you had to pay for. That's why I was curious, because I know like Disney, they always offer free
Yeah.
transportation, but
Right.
it's like I don't know how that works because it's
Yeah.
not it's Disney, but
Right.
it's not in a
It's
sense.
Disney, but it's not. Yeah,
I'd
they're
pay for
Yeah,
rich in the
monorail.
name.
Monorail's the better
Oh
form of
yeah, monorail. Yeah,
transportation,
and you
no
can ride in the
matter
front of the
what park.
monorail.
do they
We're
So
going
do
that
they
was
have
cool.
some that you can just like walk to the park too? Like it's right along the park?
The other ones, like the Miracosta Hotel, that one's kind of situated like inside Disney Sea. I'm trying to compare it to like the Grand Californian.
Okay.
Like you
Yeah.
can enter into California Adventures from that hotel type of thing. The Disneyland Hotel is right next to Disneyland. And then there's the hotel. Oh, what is it called? The Hotel Navy. Nope, that's Disneyland Paris. The Ambassador Hotel. Um, that one's close to their like downtown Disney version. I think it's Expiari or something. I don't know how to say that. So,
Yeah, no, I don't blame
yeah.
you. If you mispronounce all the things, we're not going to judge.
Or notice. Like
Yeah.
Fair.
You said
Okay.
you said a couple cities. And I just took your
Wow.
word
Like,
for
sure,
it.
whatever.
That's incredible. That's
Okay.
Everything is written in English too.
Oh,
So it
really?
made things,
That's
yeah.
nice.
So everything's written in Japanese, obviously, and then also in English. Most people there speak English too. Um, but it was also fun to get Google Translate out and tell them to write like, "Can you write this on a postcard for me?" And they would do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's cool. All
yeah.
right. So you get to the hotel, you check in, and then which park did you visit first? Because there's two parks there. There's Tokyo Disneyland and
Mhm.
Tokyo Disney Sea. So which?
So there's two ways that you can do a trip to Tokyo Disney. You can just buy hotel only, or you can do a vacation package. We've done it both ways. Um, on this last trip, we combined a vacation package with just regular hotel only. So if you're just doing hotel only, you can buy your park tickets at the hotel. And it's also important to know that if you're staying at one of those Good Neighbor hotels, they have like guaranteed admission. So if the park was sold out, like just to outrightly buy the park tickets, you can still buy them
Okay. At the
because you're staying
hotel.
at a Disney hotel.
Gotcha. That's
So
interesting.
that was really cool because we were worried that it would be sold out for that portion of our trip. But with the vacation package, we got our park tickets included with all of that and plus a lot of extras. I think we had 3 days of parks included with our vacation package because you get what we got one on the day we checked in. So we went to Tokyo Disneyland just to kind of get the lay of it. We took a friend who had never been there before, so it was her first time type of thing. We're like, well, let's just go walk around the park and see what it is and all of that. And the next day you go to Tokyo Disney Sea on your vacation package, and then the next day you do Disneyland.
Noah's background is going crazy over there.
They're watching Survivor downstairs.
Oh my word, my
And I'm
wife
just
is
like,
into that too.
oh,
Jocelyn's into that like
I'm not very
crazy.
interested in Survivor.
It's like
Not
their
me either.
50th season or something, and so
Yeah,
they
I
brought
don't
back
know.
all
Some
the
kind of
old
event.
people
Oh, yeah.
from all the previous seasons. So they
Is
have
this
like
how people
49
saw us when we were
contestants.
celebrating Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary?
Yeah.
I don't know, something about Mickey Mouse and a whole bunch of old things. Like,
Okay, so I had a question and now Survivor laughing has got me
All Noah's fault.
distracted.
thanks, family. You're the best.
Okay, so vacation packages, would you recommend vacation packages or just doing hotel only now that you've done both?
I would go back and do vacation packages because you get
Yeah.
tons of extra things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get. I could show you what we got.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Absolutely.
grab it. Okay, so when you check in,
I'm already
you
sold. I
get
want
a
to get one.
handy dandy folder
You
full
get
of all the
a
stuff.
folder? That's
A
enough
folder,
for me to buy
okay.
something.
Right?
It
It's
comes
so
with a
cool.
folder. I bought something
Yeah.
earlier because of a folder.
So you get a folder and it has all these little tickets in it. And yes, we're weird and we kept everything. I'm a
Oh, I would
scrapbook. What
too.
else do you want to know?
I
Absolutely
could pull
would
stuff out
have.
right now where I kept it for no reason.
Right?
He's probably got a Coke
Um,
can collection on his.
they have paper tickets still.
I have a
I
Coke.
told
This is a
you.
discontinued Coke flavor, and I kept it because I loved
Is that
it.
the
The
outer space?
Starlight.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was so gross.
Oh, I loved it
I
so
did
much.
not
I
like
ran
it.
to Jack in the Box because they had a special promotion where they were selling it for a limited time. That is from Jack in the Box. I didn't eat
We
the Jack
tried
in the
it. We
Box.
did
I
not
just got
like
the
that.
Coke.
So
Ew.
do you have to use the paper ticket when you go into the park, or do they rip it, or how does that work?
You attach it to your phone, kind of like my Disney experience. But nostalgia. It's a paper
Yeah,
ticket.
no.
I want it.
Oh
keep it
yeah,
in.
I love it. Yeah.
Heck
I wish
yeah.
our park still had
Um,
paper tickets.
right?
That would have been so fun.
Fun fact: the last day we were there, my mom got Chip and Dale on her ticket, and that's my dad's favorite characters. So we're like, oh, let's take my dad's with us.
Aw.
But going back to the monorail, these are the tickets you get. They're like collectible.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's legit cool.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So they
Oh,
have
you went during
different
Fantasy
ones.
Springs?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why we went the second time.
Oh, not because it's just Tokyo
Not
Disney,
really.
but
We wanted
no.
to go back, but that was one of the
No.
main reasons.
If Fantasy Springs wasn't opening up, we wouldn't even thought about going there. It's awful.
No, absolutely not. No, we wanted to go back, but that was like, just go back.
Oh, Fantasy Springs is opening. I guess we'll go. Like,
I guess we'll go. They had a Star Wars one when we went in
Ooh,
2018.
I
It was pretty
love it.
cool. Yeah. But they have different designs you can collect. And then sometimes they have like stamp rallies where you have to go and collect different stamps around the monorail station. We never got to do that because it wasn't
why
around the
is
time we were
Tokyo so
there.
much more fun than we are?
Right.
I would pay for a monorail if they had stampathons. Like,
Right. Anyway, so the vacation package comes with a bunch of like pre-printed tickets. And when we went, we got free beverages. So any non-alcoholic drink was free. You just showed your ticket. It was unlimited. You
Dude,
showed your
that's
ticket.
awesome.
you know how much money
Yeah.
I spent on Cokes at Disney World?
Right. I mean, the cups aren't very big, but still, you could get like the
It doesn't
special
matter. You
drink.
just get another one.
Yeah, right. You had to like wait a couple minutes. You couldn't just like, oh, here's my ticket. Here's my ticket.
That's fine.
They had a really good drink in Fantasy Springs at the Lost Boys restaurant. I can't remember what it was, but it was like kiwi, and it had like fruit at the bottom, and it was sparkly, and it was so good.
That sounds
I don't
good.
even know.
Sparkly
Yeah.
with fruit. Sign me up.
Then you can get attraction tickets. So it's good for specific attractions that you select
Oh.
before when you're booking the vacation
So is
package.
that like their lightning lane, or
Kind of. So they have ones where you can buy them, kind of like here, but they also have a 40th anniversary pass right now. They might change that to a different name because the 40th anniversary already passed, but those are free and they go really quickly because they're free.
Yeah.
But with the vacation package, you got to book like 3 or 4 different attractions to go on like at a specific time. So like Toy Story Mania, their Soarin' is completely different from our Soarin'.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Soarin' Fantastic Flight. The pre-show is really cool. And then what else happened? I don't want to spoil it, so you can watch the Vine video. But there's different. What else did we go on with this? Well, we went on the Enchanted Tale with Belle. That's that. They only have it at Tokyo Disney. It's like a dark ride with Belle, and it's so well done.
Oh,
Like,
yes, I've heard about that.
yeah.
Yes.
It's so well
You
done.
ride in
And does it
teacups and
have-
stuff?
Yeah, you ride in the teacups, kind of like the Remy ride at
Mhm.
Epcot, but it's a teacup, and the
Cool.
teacup moves.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. I don't know if RJ would like it because he throws up in the car, but you know.
Yeah. Vertigo is a real thing, okay?
Yeah. I know.
It's all in your head.
And then right, we also got just a plain attractions ticket where you can there's a list of rides that it's eligible for. So like the Winnie the Pooh ride or the Monsters Inc. hide and seek thing. You could just use those at any time you wanted, so you didn't have to select a time. And then what else did we get? We got a popcorn bucket. Well, it's like a popcorn holder. It holds 2 boxes of popcorn. And then we also got a goods voucher, which this time we got it's like a packing cube, but inside of it was a blanket. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
And
cool.
all
And-
of this was a part of the vacation package.
Yes, all of it was part of the vacation
Wow.
package, correct. Yeah.
That's
so the
super
vacation
cool.
packages are more
America would never.
pricier. No.
This is too much
they're
money to spend.
pricier, right? But in reality, it wasn't all that bad. Like, there was the 3 of us that went, and we paid maybe like $3,000 for the entire thing. Like,
That's
our
insane.
vacation package,
I
our
pay more
extra
than that on
days of
tickets
hotel,
for Disney.
Yeah.
right? I mean, for the 3 of us, that's $1,000. Like,
yeah.
your plane ticket's gonna cost more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you get Spirit
Um,
Airlines, and that's like $300,
That's
but you don't
true.
get an in-flight drink.
Right. Right.
Okay, so let's talk about the parks themselves because we want to get to your merch because yeah, it's
You're
the
like, what's
merch.
that?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Wait a second.
Okay, so
Wait,
let's
there's
talk
more over
about
that way.
the different
fair's
lands so they've got the Tokyo Disneyland. Let's talk about that
Mhm.
first. They've got the different lands, but I hear their main street is different.
Yes.
Okay, so what is Main Street called and how is it different from other main streets that we would
So
typically go to?
Tokyo Disneyland's main street is called World Bazaar, like World like shops, not a Dallas Bazaar.
Yeah.
But it's all enclosed in like a glass covering. And it's before you even see the castle, so you can't even like see the castle from inside of the World Bazaar.
Hmm.
You have to actually exit that whole thing, and then you see the castle further away down the street.
I
That's
think
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty neat. Like
That's
have
a
a
definitely
fully
neat way to
really
do
cool.
it.
Yeah.
have a fully enclosed main street, especially in
Yeah.
Florida rain. Like
Mhm.
that would be so ingenious.
They wouldn't spend
to
that
do
Yeah.
kind of money, though.
yeah, no. But it would be epic.
Yeah. Their parade is outside though, so there's nothing that comes down Main Street like parade-wise. They sometimes have characters that'll roam around. The first time we went back in 2018, we met the fairy godmother, and she's not Asian historically, so she was wearing a mask, and it was very terrifying.
Oh, wait, I've seen that. It is terrifying. It's the scariest character.
Since then, she looks much better.
That's
She
good.
got a
That's good.
facelift,
That's good.
but she's
They do the
still
one, like-
Americanized.
The big like over the big head, right?
Yeah, I'll find the picture and I'll text it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. We'll post it on social media so that others can see when we release
And be
this episode.
terrified.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It would be epic.
Right.
Okay. So after you get out of the main like World Bazaar, what are the lands that they have? And how does it compare to some of the other Disney parks that we would typically go to?
So they have. I'm hoping
I'll
that
put
I
you on the
can-
spot. I've got a list too if
Ah,
you need it.
Okay. No, I have the
So,
page up because I forgot.
I'll
what
just,
those
I'll
were.
just read it. So they've got,
Oh well, I
adv-
mean, I have it up right here. So there's
Okay,
the World
perfect.
Bazaar, and then Tomorrowland, Toontown, Fantasyland, Critter Country, Westernland, and then Adventureland.
Oh, so Westernland and Adventureland are 2 different places. We were talking about
Yes.
Westernland before we started recording, and we're like, that's an interesting way to say
Yeah.
Adventureland.
So Westernland is more like
Big Thunder Mountain?
Frontierland.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So Frontierland. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
See, I would expect Critter Countries to be more like Frontierland.
Yeah.
Right. But Critter Country. So the really cool thing about Tokyo Disneyland Resort itself is it's like a blueprint of Magic Kingdom, but with Disneyland stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's got like Splash Mountain. It's still Splash Mountain there.
Okay.
And they've got Pirates of the Caribbean, the original Pirates of the Caribbean. So like with the Red Lady and like how it was back in the day.
How it should
Wow.
be. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'd fly over there just to see that, honestly.
Right.
I need
We're
to see
like
the redhead again.
nostalgia. I will say the seats on Splash Mountain were so uncomfortable because so it's like the regular log ride, but there's these like I can't even explain it. It's like a very tiny seat. It's like maybe
Oh,
this
like there's
big.
like dividers,
Yeah, there's
or is it just
dividers,
short?
but like it's like got a leg separator. So
Oh,
like straddling this like thing. And it was not very comfortable. Maybe for, people who are not larger, but it would be.
I feel like I'd have a hard time over there.
So,
I'm kind of tall.
I mean, the average American would have a tight fit. So, but they have really neat things there. Their tiki room is Stitch themed.
Ooh,
So, yeah, Stitch takes over the tiki room. That one we kind of
That's
accidentally
epic.
found out. Yeah, it was really cool. We
the
we walked up
infiltration of
and we're like,
Stitch.
"Oh, the tiki room." Yeah. But it's been there for a long time before Stitch was like ever like crazy popular like it is now.
Before you saw him in Target, Walmart, Harris Teeter,
Yeah,
wherever you go.
right. Exactly.
He's
Turn the corner and he's
there.
right there.
He's
Yeah,
watching you.
exactly. He's everywhere.
Okay, I don't think there's a Stitch
but
here, so I'm free to... Nope, never mind, there is.
Yep,
I
there's
don't
an
have Stitch
angel in
anymore.
here.
But I got
No.
this
Aw,
Stitch. It's a little like
cute. Okay, yeah.
smells good.
Um,
Nope, Stitch is listening.
he's always listening.
Angel is watching in here, so.
There you go. So we accidentally found out that some of the rides have translator devices where it's like a little tablet type of thing, but it translates what's happening in the show because everything is
Oh.
on the shows are in Japanese. So as someone who doesn't really speak Japanese, I'm like, what is happening? I can figure it out because I've been to Disney enough times to know.
Yeah.
But if I was brand new, I'd be like, what is happening? So that was really neat. And it tells you where to look. So like, oh, look over to the left. Oh, look over to the
Oh.
right, Yeah. That was neat.
Yeah, I like that idea. Well, and you didn't have that in Paris or anything like that, and it
No.
was all in French.
Everything was
So-
in French there, yeah. So,
Yeah, so that's a little more accommodating. That was one of my questions that I had for later on was like, how does the language barrier affect, going to a place like that? Because like that's my biggest hesitation with going outside of
Yeah.
the United States is like,
right.
I can go to Disney World and I will understand
Yeah.
everything. But if
Yeah.
I go out
Right.
of the country, I won't. And so the language barrier is a huge reason why I don't want to
Yeah.
go to a foreign Disney park.
Right. That's understandable. I had more of a difficult time with the language in France than I did in Japan.
Interesting.
Yeah. Most things in Japan are also written in English because they're very much you need to learn a second language. Here's English because that's what most of the world speaks.
Yeah.
All of the menus were one side was Japanese, one side was English. Google Translate was my best friend if I couldn't find an English version of something.
And do you feel like
and
it was pretty accurate or close to what you
Yeah.
needed?
Yeah, I think so. You can also like do talk to text and then show the cast member, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and then they'll do whatever you ask them to do. So,
That's cool.
yeah, it was really helpful. Don't let a language barrier scare you. Duolingo helped a little bit. I can probably like find a train station if I had to.
Well, that's nice.
But like,
always
just-
need to know
yeah.
where the nearest train station is. That's
yeah.
everywhere I go. I look around the 50-mile
Oh yeah,
radius.
totally. Especially here in Arizona where we have trains everywhere.
We don't have them a lot around here
No,
either.
there's like one.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we might have an Amtrak station, but I don't know.
Hey.
But everybody was very helpful. If they didn't speak English, they would find someone who could speak English.
Okay.
So,
So
Was there
Go
any
ahead.
land where you were like, oh, Disney World or Disneyland or even Disneyland Paris did this better, Because I've always heard that Tokyo, like, everything's better. Was there anything where you're like, oh, that was a letdown,
I mean, it's just better there.
So no.
So no. The rides just felt well taken care of, well maintained, well organized. Like everybody there lines up. What are you in line for? Oh, this ride. Okay, there's like a line for everything. People are very peaceful and respectful over there. Um, but like it was neat because there's some things that are both at Disneyland and Disney World that were also over there. So it's like, oh, I've been on Jungle Cruise, but now it's in Japanese. Do I
Mhm.
have any idea what they're talking about? Absolutely not. But that's okay. I can still laugh at the backside of water.
Now the new AirPods are coming out and they have
Oh yeah.
translators built
Oh
into them.
yeah.
So like you can literally go and have it actively
Right.
translating while you're on a ride.
Now I
That would
gotta
be
say,
super
you
interesting
have
to
to have
see
a
if
That
that
would
fancy
how
be
well
new
that works.
iPhone
interesting.
17 Pro or one of the new AI iPhones to do
Yeah.
that, because I am currently wearing those AirPods and they don't currently translate because I have an old phone.
Oh. I don't know if I would like that though, because it was just so neat to be in the moment
hmm
in a different country
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the ride that I've been on a billion times,
but you have no
but it
idea
was
what they're
still
saying.
new to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was like nostalgic, I guess. I don't know.
All right, so everything is better in Tokyo for rides, like you
Just
were
like
saying,
everything's
but
bigger in
like,
Texas.
Right.
Everything's better in
but
Tokyo.
what
Well,
are your
and I think it
like?
also helps that like it's owned by the Oriental Trading Company, so it's not Disney. So they have
Yeah.
their own standards that they have to set. Um, like that cruise ship that's coming out for Tokyo. I'm like, yeah, we're
It
going
looks
on that, mom.
crazy. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so but like what are some of your like if you were going to go and only spend a day there, must do attractions at Disneyland specifically, not Sea, we haven't gotten there yet, but like what are your
That's
must
later.
do attractions there? Like maybe give me the top 3 that you would
The
say are
top
there.
3. Okay, so considering the fact that Splash Mountain and, like, Big Thunder and all of those are still over here, I would focus on the ones that you can't ride here.
Mhm.
So, that would be the Baymax ride, I think it's, like, Baymax Happy Spin or something, um, Pooh's Honey Hunt, and the Monsters, Inc. Ride and Seek. Those are my top 3 that I would go on if I
I
could only pick
hear
3.
I hear amazing things about this Pooh's Honey Hunt. So like
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
me what is this I just think of Winnie the Pooh and I'm like, man, they haven't updated that ride in like 60 years is what it
Right.
feels like. So
It's just I think over there they latch on to a character and they just go with it. The very first time we went on Pooh's Honey Hunt, it was like a fever dream. I don't remember it at all. We came back the second time and I was like, "Have we been on this?" And my mom said, "I don't know." So,
No.
like, it's great, but it's not like like
hmm
it
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same as the one here, but it's just like the technology is so much better over there.
hmm
So
Yeah.
it's
Now,
just
I do know a
elevated.
little bit of history on that ride. I think it was Disney's first trackless ride system
Yeah.
ever. And it came out like 5 years after the Winnie the Pooh ride in Magic Kingdom came
Yeah.
out. So we
Oh,
had the
really?
technology. We just chose to
Right.
go poor mode.
Yeah.
See, I feel like that's where a lot of the technology that they're implementing in Disney World and stuff now
Mhm.
is coming from those foreign
Yeah.
parks. So,
Mhm.
like Tron's
Yeah.
light cycle
Yeah.
run is coming from
Yep.
foreign parks. They're
Mhm.
updating Ratatouille because of Paris.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
updating Frozen because of Paris.
Yep.
Like a lot of the
And
technology that
Tokyo.
Mhm.
a lot of the
Yeah.
technology that they're getting for the parks is coming from Imagineers
Yeah.
working on it in like
Uh-huh.
Tokyo and
Yeah.
using Oriental Trading Company's money
Money.
to
Mhm.
figure out how to fund those
Yep.
Imagineering projects and dream projects and then
Mhm.
bring the technology that's already been developed over to the United States
Like
parks, which
the
is
Yep.
crazy.
Avengers Infinity War ride that's coming to Disneyland, our
Yeah.
Disneyland. It's using the same system as one of the Peter Pan rides in
Mhm.
Fantasy Springs.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a cool ride. It was so cool. Like
Is this the perfect segue into Tokyo Disney Sea? Did I
Yes.
accidentally do that?
Let's
at
talk
me.
about
Good
I didn't even
job.
Tokyo
I
Disney
tried
Sea.
to do that. I did that on purpose.
So when I first heard of Tokyo Disney Sea, the first thing I thought of was water park.
Fair.
Because I mean, just like that's how my brain
And I
works. So it's
see,
like,
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, so they have Disneyland and then a water park. That
I thought it
doesn't
was the
sound too
vitamin,
great.
but you know, everyone has
I mean,
different
it works.
imagination.
Vitamin C, yeah,
Yeah,
Tokyo Sea.
I thought it was a health park. I thought it was a hospital. Like,
So what is that like? Why do they call it Tokyo Sea, and what is that park like? And is it like a California Adventure, or is it way different?
It's completely different from any Disney park ever. Like, it's Disney, but it's not in your face Disney. It's huge. It's it's beautiful. There's so many ways that I could say
I
beautiful,
want to
but
see the
it's just
volcano.
gorgeous.
That's what I
The
want to go.
volcano is really cool. There's a ride under the volcano called Journey to the Center of the Earth. Um, that was the best ride over there. Over there they've got they have their Tower of Terror version. And it's kind of like Mystic Manor meets Tower of Terror. So Mystic Manor's over at Hong Kong
Hong
Disneyland.
Kong. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they took the person I don't remember his name, Hightower, I think, and brought him over, and it's his like collection of things that he's collected over the years. And the little monkey guy steals something. The storylines for the whole thing are just really cool. Tokyo Disney Sea goes along with the SEA. I don't know if you guys know what that is. The Society for. Let me look it up again. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like Society for Explorers or something.
Yeah, and adventure. It's
Yeah.
I can talk. The Society for Explorers and Adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very heavily embedded in all of that lore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like Big Thunder
Tower of
Mountain
Terror
is a part of it
Tower
as
of
well.
Terror is connected to Big Thunder Mountain, which is also connected to Haunted Mansion, and there was a part in the
Mystic
park
Manor.
kind of over Mystic Manor, yeah. There's a part in the park where you can get a little map and look at different things that go along with the SEA. So that little part of me kind of nerded out, geeked
Disney
out, whatever you
Sea.
call it.
That's why they did that.
Yeah, so apparently they
and it's
call
on
it
the sea, so I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
I get
true.
it.
It was like
Yeah.
a harbor.
and apparently they call them all the different lands ports of calls.
Mhm.
So kind of and so they've got like the Mediterranean harbor, the
Yeah.
American waterfront, Port
Yeah.
Discovery, Lost River Delta, Arabian Coast, Mermaid Lagoon, Mysterious Island, and Fantasy Springs. And you said you
Yes.
did get to do Fantasy Springs as well.
We did, yes.
Okay. So in that one they have a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
They
there's
have
a lot in Tokyo Disney Sea.
Frozen,
Mhm.
Rapunzel.
And
Oh,
Peter
man.
Pan.
Then Peter Pan, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
Neverland.
Skull Rock too.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, so going into that park, you're saying it's just so much bigger and feels better. But what was your favorite, I guess, port of call? Was it Fantasy Springs? Because I mean, obviously that's the newest one, so it's always better.
Yeah. I can't pick a favorite. I just like the whole park.
Yeah.
It's just like you have to be there to experience it.
Yeah.
It's so spread out, but also it doesn't feel as spread out as you think it is. So you have to do a little bit of walking, which kind of goes along with their exploring thing because there's like hidden things everywhere that you can go look for. Like at the Mermaid Lagoon place, it's all like underground kind of. So you enter in the top and there's a whole bunch of different things that you can go do. It's like a little kid area. It's all Little Mermaid themed. They used to have a theater in there, but I think they closed it down when we were there. It wasn't open. But that's where we got our really good pizza.
Pizza.
Noted.
That's what I looked
Pizza,
for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Noted, yeah. They also have Mickey Mouse shaped chicken nuggets that I swear are crack.
They're that good,
I
huh?
I
swear.
want to have.
They were
Now, I
so
saw in the store there's Mickey Mouse shaped chicken nuggets at one point, but they're all like vegan and stuff. And
good.
I prefer my shredded meat to be actual meat instead of shredded
Actual chicken. Yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
healthier that way,
Same.
probably, for some
Uh-huh.
reason. But, you know.
So first off, transportation, is it the same to get to Tokyo Disney Sea, or is it different? Like, can you ride the monorail to get there?
We rode the monorail.
Okay.
If you were staying at one of those Tokyo Bay resorts that I was talking about, you could take the buses over there.
Okay.
But the monorail is cooler.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
What were your like kind of top 3 rides from there?
Let's see. Definitely the Tower of Terror, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and I love Rapunzel. The Tangled ride was awesome, but I enjoyed the Peter Pan ride better.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
that one better?
So
I
the
would
Tangled
be
ride.
like look forward to the Tangled ride the most,
Oh,
probably.
that's the only reason I wanted to go. The Tangled ride. She's my favorite.
It does. It looks
it
really
was-
cool from what I've seen.
Yes, it is beautifully done, but it was literally 3 minutes long on a boat ride. And
Oh man.
yeah, that right there was a little bit of a letdown, but all the animatronics were so amazing that it kind of made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And seeing
And
the
the Peter
tower.
Pan ride was more like interactive because it was 3D, like almost
Mhm.
4D almost. And the boat ride, it's not like a boat ride, it's like a car, I guess, but it's shaped as a boat. It just made it more interactive. So yes, I love the Tangled ride, but
Peter Pan was
you're just
better.
floating there going through the story of Tangled. So
I hear that 2,000 Leagues or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is pretty cool too, the submarine ride. Is
we
that
did
still a
not go
thing?
on that one.
Okay.
That's at Disneyland Paris,
Okay.
I think.
I know
It's
they
not a-
have the Nautilus at Tokyo Disney Sea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Am I getting that
They-
mixed up? I might be getting that
I
mixed
don't
up.
know.
I don't
It's okay. We're not experts.
know. Yeah. Not like
We only have a
claim to be.
podcast and shirts.
Right, you know.
Was the castle much different going into it?
So the castle is just like Disney World's castle at Magic Kingdom. It's Cinderella's castle. At Tokyo Disney Sea, they have a volcano, so that's pretty neat.
They call
That's their
those
centerpiece.
weenies
That's their
in
centerpiece.
Disneyland. In Disney
What?
terms, they call them weenies.
Okay.
Isn't that exciting?
Wow.
If you look at
All right.
Imagineer, they call like the castles the weenies and like the Tree of Life. The more you know. That's my fun fact for
The
this
more you
episode.
know.
But also another fun fact: Tokyo Disney's castle is a little shorter than the one in Florida.
Mhm.
I don't know
Yep.
why. It's just like
And the parks don't stay open too late because everybody
really?
has to be home.
really.
Yeah, I don't remember how late. I think it's like 9 o'clock, but still, that's late.
Okay.
It's late
The
enough.
other thing besides the language barrier that I'm always nervous about because I enjoy my Disney food is food. So other than I know you mentioned the chicken nuggets, but
And
like
the pizza. Noted.
and the
remember.
pizza,
Pizza.
but like is the food much different or did you find because I remember when we were talking Paris there was some foods that you were like they were not good when I tried
Yeah,
them.
the hamburger
so-
that was literally mashed up ham. Yeah, no,
Yeah. So
that
like
was gross.
was there food better at Tokyo Disneyland than like at Paris or did it feel pretty normal? What was your food experience like?
They have a lot of seafood only because that's what their culture likes to eat. Personally, I'm from a desert. I don't eat seafood, so I did not
Right.
try any of that. And I don't like seafood to begin with, so we tried to stick more with
Yeah.
like chicken and beef type of things. They had a lot of like their food is very portable. So everything there is in a wrapper and you can walk around and eat it if you needed to.
That's
Um,
cool.
Yeah. We tried to do we tried to be brave and try like something new every day. So we had an onigiri, which is like a rice ball with stuff in the middle.
That sounds good.
That was delicious because it was Mickey shaped. Everything there is Mickey shaped.
Which makes it
Or
better.
Donald shaped, or like
Still
Disney
good.
shaped in general.
Disney shape, got
Yeah.
it.
They have so the onigiri that we had was like a teriyaki beef one. And so it was two rice. They're supposed to be like a ball, but they were like two rice buns, I guess you could call it. And then there was the beef in the inside, and I want to say it was kale, some type of green stuff, a vegetable of some type.
Tasted good. That's all
Sounds
that
like it was
matters.
It tasted
Yeah.
great. It tasted the best so much that we went back every time we went to the park to
Oh,
get
really?
it.
Wow.
So we survived on that and Mickey chicken nuggets, and everything there. It's reasonably priced. It's within like maybe $10 or $15 American. So we would try to get when we weren't doing the vacation package, because that came with our beverage, that had a beverage of ticket attached to it. We would just get the set, which came with a drink, like fries, and then whatever your main course was. But it was really neat in Fantasy Springs, each little part of the land. So like Rapunzel's area, you could eat inside the Snuggly Duckling. Yeah, it was so cool.
That's
It
like
was
a
all
dream right
themed to
there.
Rapunzel, and the food was themed like it was great.
Did you eat at the Snuggly
And
Duckling? Because I've heard like bad
we
reviews there.
Yes, we ate. So what we did was we like picked a few things from each little restaurant in Fantasy Springs, because at the time that we had gone, you had a specific time frame that you were allowed to like be in Fantasy Springs because it was so new.
Mhm.
So you only had like a few hours to do it, if that makes sense, because they wanted like multiple people to
Mhm.
go in. Um, so we all kind of like, I went to one restaurant, my mom went to another restaurant, my friend went to the third restaurant, and we all came back with a bunch of stuff and we just tried it all.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Um, I There was this girl who sat next to us who had, I don't know if it was like a duck burger or something. It was yellow. It was from a Snuggly Duckling, and it just looked nasty. It was like slimy, and I'm like,
I wouldn't
I
do it.
will
I'm
not eat
good.
that. Nope.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
You
do the
eat with your eyes
onigiri thing.
first. So if it looks gross,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat it. Um, but we ate. I think I ate the dessert at Rapunzel's little area, and then at the Lost Boys restaurant, we had their little kids meal. Um, and it was like chicken fingers, and there were these little like, like veggie straws, like that texture, that type of thing, but it was different flavors of things. And then we did not eat in the Elsa and Anna restaurant, but that was like you're eating inside Arendelle Castle.
That's
That was
cool.
kind of cool. We did
Yeah.
get a drink in there so we could go look inside, because
Yeah.
you couldn't go in the restaurants without having some type of like
Order.
thing you bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It's like
makes
the
sense.
Truly Canteen.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Um, Now I hear that there's different themed flavored popcorn too. Did you
Yeah.
Oh,
try
yes.
any of that? And was that any
Um,
good?
yes. So that was our favorite thing to do. Everywhere there were so many different flavors. We specifically brought gallon-sized Ziploc bags to bring popcorn home.
That's
So
awesome.
yes,
That's
we
incredible.
because we
I
learned
admire
like the
you.
first time we went, we're like, this is crazy. Why didn't we think of this? So we're like,
Yeah.
the next time we go, we're gonna bring gallon-sized bags and buy a bunch of popcorn and bring it home. And surprisingly, it stayed really fresh on the way home.
That's good.
Like,
Really?
yeah. So I think we ended up with like 14 or 15 different flavors of popcorn.
Wow.
Um, yeah, it was, yes, it's
That
crazy.
sounds good. Yeah, I hear they
Yeah.
have like some of the flavors. They're like soy sauce, butter,
Uh-huh.
strawberry, honey, caramel, milk tea, black pepper, curry,
Yep.
and then they just have regular seasonal
Yeah.
specials too.
Wow.
Like just unique flavors of popcorn.
It's just
like
so crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
The honey popcorn, I don't know if you remember, but when you and I were little, we would go to Disneyland, and over by the Winnie the Pooh ride, they had a honey popcorn.
I don't remember that.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy, but I swear there was a honey popcorn. when we went the first time, we got that and we're like, oh my gosh, where has this been? It was delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
But
know
our
why they don't bring
favorites,
more of that to Disney
I
World or like
know.
Disneyland.
Well,
That's kind of surprising.
I don't know, but it's really cool because that cart, so if it was like the chocolate popcorn, that
Hmm.
cart stayed there. It was always
Okay.
the chocolate popcorn cart or the white
Yeah.
chocolate popcorn cart. I think at Galaxy's Edge, there's that place where you can get popcorn.
Oh yeah, Cat
It's like,
Sack's Kettle.
yeah, that
It tastes
that
like Fruity Pebbles.
tasted, yes, but there's a chocolate one, and it's very similar to the Tokyo Disney one. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
But our favorite flavors were the corn pottage one. That sounds really weird.
That does
It's
sound very
like
strange.
corn chowder, but flavored popcorn.
I never even had normal chowder. I never even
It
heard
was
of corn chowder.
bizarre. It tasted like corn chowder.
That's strange.
It was so good. We also liked the roast beef flavored one.
That's
Weird.
They have a
also
lot of savory ones.
That's so
We
strange.
liked, yeah, we liked, oh, what was another one? We liked the white chocolate one. And my friend liked the shrimp and garlic one, but I don't like seafood, so
Nope.
I would not
Nope.
like that one.
Nope.
I
I'm
bet you
out.
I
But
would
it's
like that one.
I don't know. It was very shrimpy.
Oh,
I
really?
tried one piece. It was very shrimpy flavored.
The only
Like,
shrimp I like is fried.
I like grilled all kinds of shrimp. I like shrimp, but
sounds funny.
that does sound strange. Like
Yeah,
on popcorn, it's just like ugh.
I could spend
right.
all day on popcorn, but we have to get to the main segment, which is the one we've all been waiting for, which is the souvenirs. We have to see all the
Souvenirs.
souvenirs.
All
You
of
have to see
them.
Duffy's family,
all of them.
friends, extended
Yeah.
family,
But there's
removed
more.
cousins. You know.
Yeah, so do you want to
bet
talk about some of
Jesslyn's
your
not
favorite?
here.
I know we won't be able to cover all the souvenirs in your
Yeah,
background,
no.
but do you want to
Listen,
cover some of your
it would
favorite
be
ones?
oh my
Nice.
word. It would be dangerous if I was in
Um,
Tokyo. I would spend so much money on merchandise.
we
I already spent too much money on
yeah.
merchandise.
We had to we brought an entire empty suitcase just for souvenirs.
And I
The
don't
Oh,
blame
second
you.
time we went.
yeah.
The first time we went, we didn't know how much the merch slapped. It's like, it's so good. I mean, come on. You've got glasses.
Nice.
I like the
But
other
you've
ones better
also,
that you were
I
showing us
know,
before.
I know. You've also got these glasses. Like, these
Yeah,
are
those
cool.
are epic.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Cool.
those.
I wore them to school one day, and the kids were like, "Where did you get those?" I said, "Japan."
These are
What's
imported.
I know, like the popcorn bucket, the Tangled Lantern one. I
Yeah,
think.
I showed you that one before.
Yeah.
We brought home a bunch of snacks. There's these, I don't know if we still have them, but they, all their snacks are Mickey shaped, right? So there's churros that are Mickey shaped, and they made these little like crunchy
That's so
noodle
cool.
looking things that are Mickey shaped that taste like churros. Like it's like you're eating a churro. It doesn't taste fake. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's I don't know, it's wild. Anyway, yes, we have all the Duffy characters.
I have
We
the
love
turtle.
Duffy.
I have the turtle. He's at the Polynesian
Yeah,
resort.
yeah, he is. I got
Olumel, that's his name.
Ulumel, yes. So I actually got Ulumel at Aulani the last time we went.
Okay.
'Cause I didn't get him at Tokyo Disney. Yeah, I didn't have any room. But I got the other ones at Tokyo Disney. He's got lots of friends, but let me go get the cool little trinkets. So hold on one second.
Yeah.
Okay. I love my Olumel. I was so excited when I got him. Because I
Yeah,
was like,
he's
oh,
just
this
so
is
cute.
it's an Aulani thing. And I was like, I
Yeah.
have to get it. I haven't gotten a Duffy in years. If I ever had a Duffy. I don't think I ever had one. But I don't have any costumes for him.
I don't either. It's okay.
That's a huge thing over there. My
It
favorite
is. It's
merchandise I've ever
crazy.
wanted is they sell like the buses and different logistical transportation.
Oh, yeah,
to...
yeah. Oops.
I want to get one of
I'm just
those.
gonna knock all of that off. Okay.
And yeah, that's fun.
So
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
So they give out stickers.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I
They
would
had a
never
whole
use
bunch
a
of
sticker either.
right. I wouldn't either, and here we are. I'm just collecting crap that people are gonna have to go through if I ever die. So
I will take
at the
some of
pop
it. Don't you worry.
okay. I'm sure some of this will be worth something
Someday,
eventually.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Someday. So they have popcorn tongs, so you don't get your fingers dirty when you're eating the popcorn.
That's so cool.
It's
I need
complete with a
those.
little clippy and a
Of
fake Mickey
course.
Mouse popcorn.
That's
Um,
epic. I love
these
it
are
so
like
much.
the cutest things. You're boys, so you're not gonna understand. But if Jessalyn was here, she'd understand. They have these little bags, and this is cheese
Aw, he's a
from
little mouse.
Tinkerbell,
Oh,
and
okay.
inside it's just like, and it's just enough to put like your phone or your phone charger, and like, so you don't have to carry around a huge backpack every day.
Yeah.
So I mean that's nice. And then I
It's like
have
a
a Chip and
satchel.
Dale one. It is like a
Ooh,
satchel, yeah.
That
So
is cool.
I took this
that is
one to
cool.
Disney World. Yeah, this one's cool. I took it to Disney World and I saw Chip and Dale and they tried to steal it
Of course they
That's Chip
did.
and Dale.
and it was attached to me, so they were not successful.
That's cool.
They have a Pandora bead that is exclusive to Tokyo Disney. I haven't put it on my bracelet yet because I'm lame
Ooh.
and just leave things in boxes until I remember I have them.
That's
No,
nice.
that's still cool.
So that was nice.
I think my
Um,
favorite so far has been those popcorn
Yeah,
tongs.
no, the
I
popcorn
want those.
tongs,
I know,
absolutely
right?
my favorite.
Everything there is just so practical. Like
Yeah.
it has a use. Here it's just, oh, there's a t-shirt. Oh, there's a hat. It's
Mhm.
like popcorn tongs. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would use
Um,
those all the time.
right? Something that we learned is not all bathrooms have paper towels. And I don't know about you, but it creeps me out when everybody sticks their hand in the hand dryers.
Yeah, I don't do those.
Yeah,
I
they're
just
just like germ, ew.
do this
So,
number.
yeah, it was just
Like,
air dry, yeah.
yeah.
So we learned to carry around little washcloths,
Uh-huh. Those are
and
cool.
it's yeah, this one we got
They're
the
like
Chip and Dale.
nice.
My mom got the Toy Story Alien one. But that was just nice to have in our bag so we can just like
Mhm.
dry our hands off and just be on with our day. Um, we did get some shirts, but over there the sizes are very tiny.
Yeah.
So it was very hard to find a shirt that would fit an average American. I mean, oops, if you're a twig, you'll have no issue, but if you're
Mhm.
not, then
Mhm.
you will. So this one is kind of like a spirit jersey, but it's a
Okay.
t-shirt,
Well, that's cool.
That's cool. I like
right?
it.
And then on the front, it has their logo,
I like
That's cool. The
that. That's a
volcano
cool
and
logo.
the
yeah,
castle.
right?
Yeah.
So there's that one, and then I got this one. I think I bought every single thing that had anything to do with Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is
Understandable.
a Snuggly Duckling shirt, but
Yes.
on the
that's
back,
cool.
it's
That's
Florida.
cool. I would buy that
Yeah,
too in a heartbeat.
yeah, right.
That's cool.
So
I hope they got his nose
I have a
right.
lot of other things. Over there, they're very big on things that attach to bags, like bag charms. So there's like little keychains that are like little Chip and Dale.
Aw,
Those
are
are
They're so
cute.
cute, right? Just riding rubber duckies. This is I don't really. It's like a carabiner, but it's
Ooh,
the
it's
thing
Mickey
that
Mouse.
you hold on to on the monorail.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
right. And then I haven't taken things out of bags yet because I'm
No, I
lame,
wouldn't
I
either.
guess. I don't
I
know.
don't blame you.
And then they have like all their different shaped foods, like the little mochis from the
Oh yeah,
aliens.
I've heard about those. Those look
Yeah,
cool.
they're just so good. Mickey waffles are huge there. They're like that big.
Oh my
They're
word.
massive. And it
Yes.
has the longest line ever.
And
So
why
we
don't
didn't
we
eat
have them?
them.
We're America. We need the big food. Like, that's our thing.
Go to Palo on Disney Cruise. They'll have it there.
Well, I don't
But
expect you to show all your merch, but that was
no.
it looks like they have much better merch than what we
Oh
have
Yeah.
for
yeah,
sure.
they do.
Could you imagine
All
if we
right.
had like one of those like pull on the yellow tab, like keychain things?
Yeah.
Right.
Would that be cool?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Any
Oh, if you want a plastic bag, you have to buy them.
oh
But it was
really?
like $1.
Oh.
So like
I
Now
whatever.
that
keep all
you
my Disney bags, so.
And yeah, I've got like 15 of them on the floor.
now that you've been twice, what are your kind of like go-to tips that you would give to people like me who are like not about to leave the country anytime soon, but would be interested in going to a Disney park? Like, what are your go-to tips for Disney Tokyo, I guess?
Download their app because they
Okay.
don't print out maps.
Okay.
So you're really relying on your phone. You should probably research more than what I did the first time I went instead of just winging it. Just because that was such a whirlwind of a trip that we didn't remember it, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
I'm very
It's
fortunate
so
that I've
crazy
gotten
you
to
don't really
go.
remember anything.
Right. It's like I'm very fortunate I've gotten to go twice now. So the second time I was more cognizant of I need to go see this, 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 and this, like have a list of what I want to do instead of just going from here to here to here to here to here to here, you know?
Yeah.
So just like kind of make a plan. When you stay at a Disney hotel, you get happy entry, which is like 30 to 40 minutes early entry type of thing.
Cool.
So we really maximize that time. Um, what else? We didn't use a whole lot of cash. The only time we really needed cash was when we took the monorail because the monorail doesn't take credit cards. Um, but if you have a credit card that has 0 foreign transaction fees, that's really helpful because they just magically change the money from Japanese yen to American dollars for you,
That's
and you don't even
nice.
have to think about it. But it's really neat there because our dollar is stronger, and you can kind of think of things as like if it was 1,500 yen, it's about $1.50.
Okay.
So it's like you
Okay.
move the decimal 2 places type of thing. Or if it
Gotcha.
was like 5,000 yen, it was $50. So that kind of helped us to be like, oh, this is how much this costs. This is how much this
Mm-hmm.
costs, type of
Yeah.
thing. But things are really relatively inexpensive there. Like I said, you could probably eat there for maybe $50 per day, unless you want to try all the stuff. The vacation package definitely helps. So I would book one of those if you're able to. Those you can book those starting at I want to say 6 months ahead of time. So you
Oh
really kind
wow.
of have to plan it.
Mm-hmm.
But regular hotels, like if you didn't want the vacation package, you could book it, I want to say like 4 months ahead of time. Um, so those do book up, but they're worth the money.
Mm-hmm.
So
Another closing question kind of thing, like with Disney World, I would say at least at a minimum you should go 5 days, but like 7 days is ideal.
Mm-hmm.
For Disneyland, I would say like for somebody going, you could do it in 2 days, but 4 days would be better.
yeah.
Like, what would you say would be the ideal time frame that people should plan out a trip to be able to accomplish everything they want to accomplish there?
Um, I would say give each park 2 full days if
Okay.
you're
Okay.
able to. That lets you go enough that you don't have to feel exhausted at the end of each day. The first time we had gone, we went 3 days, I think it was. At that time, they were doing park hopper tickets, so you could go, for the one park in the morning and then go to the other park in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But now they don't do park hopper tickets,
Oh.
so you have to have a separate ticket for each park.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you could still technically visit both parks on the same day, you just have to have 2 separate tickets.
Hmm.
But 4 days total was like the sweet spot. You weren't rushing, but you weren't like feeling like you were like wasting your
Missing
time,
out.
if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say 4 days. The longer the better, honestly, because there's so much
as
to
any
do with
Disney resort
skiing.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would, if it was a minimal trip, I would say 4 days, just for
Okay.
Tokyo
Yeah.
Disney.
That's
I got
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I really
excited to
appreciate
go.
you coming on. We probably could stay for another hour and
I'm
ask
sure we
Probably.
probably
more
could.
questions.
Mhm.
And this is definitely just going to be an overview episode because there's no way we could cover in like an hour and 10
Everything.
minutes
Right.
everything that Tokyo
Yeah.
Disney has to offer. But no, I really appreciate you coming on because you have
Yeah, it was very
experience
short
that we
notice
just
too.
don't. Yeah, the day before.
Yeah. Yesterday you're like, hey,
Hey,
Juliette.
I want to call this person.
So,
I
No,
generally
but
am available, so.
yeah. No, so we appreciate your experience and just your knowledge of the Disney parks as a whole, especially like, look, Juliette knows a little bit about the foreign Disney parks, but like more than I do about the Disney parks in the US too. And like probably more than Noah does too. So,
Probably.
and that's saying a lot because we're like Disney nerds and
Yeah.
Juliette's like the epitome of a Disney nerd. So no,
Disney
it's
adult,
always
you know.
yeah. No, there's Disney adult, that's us. And then there's
Yeah.
your
Then
level
there's
of Disney
Juliette,
knowledge.
who's just another
There's
level.
me. I'm my own
You're
class.
you're the Disney
Your own
adult
class.
we
It's
all
the
strive to
Juliette
be.
class.
Yeah.
It's the international traveler.
Yeah. You visited
Yeah.
Alani, Paris, Tokyo. Now you've got to visit Hong Kong. There's just no
And
question
Shanghai.
about it.
Shanghai, I've heard, is
That's
cooler,
on our
though.
list. Hopefully next year or the year after we'll get to cross those 2 castles off. So
Yeah.
and join the castle
And
club.
Exactly.
oh my word. And she's done what is it? All like cruises, like, and she worked on the
Yeah,
cruises.
I
Sheesh,
did.
like I'm jealous of her life. No.
Now you just need a DVC, and then you got it all.
Yeah. No, because she's
No,
got to go visit
that's
all the other parks
expensive.
too.
I gotta go visit other things.
Oh, but no, we definitely appreciate you coming on and talking
Yeah,
about your
no problem.
experience. And yeah, it's awesome to be able to hear stuff that I'll probably never get to go see, but sounds super.
It's
super
time to
cool,
reload
so.
the business credit card, RJ. We gotta go overseas.
It's for
Might
your-
be cheaper than
it's for
Disney
your
World.
benefit.
Yeah,
We just paid off the 2 Legos I got, so we've got room to spend now.
Hey, did your tax return come yet? You know, hey, that's Disney money, not tax.
That's paying for my next Disney World trip. So if I get a tax return, hopefully I don't, but or like do, but like hopefully I don't owe or anything. But, yeah.
Hopefully it's not the go to jail sign, but it's it's your birthday. You got $200 on Monopoly.
Right?
But no, thank you again. We really appreciate it. But I
anytime.
think that's going to do it for today's episode. Core memory trips. So if you wanna ask her questions or book a trip through her, definitely
And if you're
reach
planning on
out
going
to her.
overseas or international, she's the one to talk to, not RJ.
Yes,
RJ
for sure.
hasn't
RJ.
been over and
No,
over.
RJ
no,
will just send
yeah.
you to me.
The soap and
so it's
lotion.
fine.
Yeah, that's I'm a travel agent, and I would send you to Juliette. So if you're gonna
And
go
I'm
overseas,
not a travel agent. I would send you to either of them.
And then it'd go back to me.
Exactly.
So no, we definitely appreciate you coming on, and that's gonna do it for today's episode. Really appreciate Noah and Jessalyn. Was just so busy with school today, so she couldn't make it today. So we
She
asked
can't stand
Juliette.
Juliet.
She
That's
missed
really
that on the homework.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, Jessalyn would have loved the popcorn tongs, I think. I think that would have been her thing.
Super cool.
That was the best thing, honestly. It doesn't matter how much money you spend.
I know.
That's
I want
just the
some
best.
of this so badly.
And they were pretty cheap.
I'm gonna
too.
go
It was
Google
like
it to see if I can buy some
18
online.
No,
That's a good
180.
idea. That's not bad at all.
That's
However
awesome.
much
And
I
they're
like
like
the
rubber.
little
That
Mickey
is.
popcorn like kernel thing
Yeah,
on it.
that's the best detail. Look at
That's
that. It's like a little
awesome.
piece of
There you go.
caramel corn. That's
But
amazing.
they're not like plastic. They're like silicone. So like even if it was
So they've
messy, it wouldn't like.
That's
amazing.
why don't they
Just
have
all
it here? I would
thought
buy
through.
all of them.
So thought through.
And then, well, think about it. Like, you know, everybody's getting their hands in
Mhm.
your popcorn. Ew,
Yeah.
no, use the tongs. Come on.
Mm-hmm. It's very clean.
Germs.
Yeah. They might have
well, that's
automatic hand dryers, but they don't have messy popcorn.
It's true.
Well,
They have Mickey-shaped soap there, though, so I mean, that's pretty cool.
I have Mickey-shaped soap. I have a little soap dispenser that I got.
Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Again, we appreciate Juliette coming on. And now we are not going to switch to the same pre-recorded message we played last week.
Someday it'll be different. Someday.
Maybe.
But not today. Bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our show. Before you go, please don't forget to gather your belongings and head over to our email at carouselpod@gmail.com to ask us your questions. Oh, and wouldn't you believe it? You can now bring the magical sense of vacation right into your home. Check out the Magic Candle Company and use our exclusive link with the code CarouselPod at checkout to get 15% off your order. And don't forget, we're here to help you plan your future Disney trips. Just send us a message at rj@famvia.com. Until next time, we'll see you in a great, big, beautiful week.